Great heart shown by both guys.
What a fight!
Humbling fight to watch. Tremendous heart shown by both guys. Tremendous character. And Anthony Joshua showed what a true champion is tonight. Let's mark this night on the calendar. This might be the night the heavyweight division re-entered boxing's entertainment circle.
Yep, well put. That uppercut again, amazing fortitude by Klitschko.
Fortitude, and you know what? A sneaky move by Joshua when he threw the hook. He kept his hand on top of Klitschko's head so that he couldn't come up from the uppercut. A little Lennox Lewis there.
Yes,
Lennox Lewis, man. Lennox used to love doing that.
Absolutely, and the body work. Yes, because
that left hand.
And I'll tell you something else about that body work. Forget about the fact that sometimes the body work fatigues you. The body work also takes the opponent's attention away from his head. You start to think, oh, body, I gotta watch the body, I gotta watch the body, I gotta watch the body, and all of a sudden you get surprised with a big headshot.
Wow.
So the body work by Joshua had a lot to do with this finish as well, I feel.
And that was the next knockdown, and that too was punctuated by really good work by the uppercuts. And then after that knockout, it would be Joshua blasting him against the ropes. Again, the uppercut becomes an important weapon, and that would be that knockdown as we saw Klitschko go down for the second time in this fight. And Anthony Joshua, or the second time in the round, I should say. Third time in the fight. And Anthony Joshua showing a renewed energy. Remember how tired he looked in round 6? It looked like he couldn't go another round.
When you're a young man, you find that energy fast.
27, it works, doesn't it? And what's also interesting about this is the way Joshua varied his attack. You know, he went to the body, he threw all kinds of different punches, and that's where Fields stopped the fight appropriately, because Klitschko looked like he could have been in big trouble.
And our friends at Sky Sports just emptying the bag, showing us every replay from every angle. It's to the delight of the 90,000 fans here at Wembley Stadium. 19 fights, 19 knockouts, 90,000 enjoying the AJKO show.
But this one showed us what a champion Joshua is. He had to show character. He had to show skill. He had to show stamina. And he had to show the killer instinct in the late rounds when you get kind of tired and you got to summon it from somewhere. Yeah, showing a lot of character. And these are the things you want to see in a young fighter. You know, having to overcome adversity. As I said during the fight, a lot of times you feel like, as you see that big uppercut at the end of the last round, you feel like you can overcome adversity. You know, when people talk to you about adversity, you're a young fighter, you feel like I'm hungry, I can do it. But then when you're faced with it, it's a different proposition altogether. In the moment, you know, the truth reveals itself in that boxing ring. And Joshua, the truth revealed about Joshua in that boxing ring during these moments, during this fight tonight. And then the killer finish at the end. You see another look at the killer finish. This is, see him go to the body there. And obviously at the end, he's just whipping the attack overall just to try to finish Klitschko. This is the first knockdown in round 11. You see, he had hurt him already. And the fatigue obviously comes in for Klitschko as well. It's a lot harder to survive an onslaught when you're this hurt late in the fight because you're also tired. Then you see the second knockdown again. This is just a finishing routine. Moving his hands well, mixing that straight shot in there good to set up the overhand shot. And obviously, another big uppercut. That was in Al's Keys, by the way, so they played a big factor in tonight's action. And I thought the fight could have been stopped right there. Here's another look at this second knockdown. If David Fields would have stopped the fight after this knockdown, I don't think anybody would have complained. And here you see again, see that one jab kind of sets up the overhand right there in the midst of the exchange, and then the uppercut sets up the left hook, and one punch sets up the next punch.
And one of the interesting things about this, we saw the variety of punches that Anthony Joshua used. He is a fighter who has a lot in his arsenal, and this is where the fight would be stopped. He put Klitschko on the ropes. This is a ringside look to show you what Anthony Joshua, how he was able to stop the fight.
And you might say, oh, why doesn't Klitschko hold? Klitschko's always holding. He's too tired to hold. You know how difficult it is to hold a 250-pound guy when you're exhausted. You're just not going to be able to do it. Klitschko was exhausted. He was spent, and Joshua was able to finish him off.